I have a guest who should be joining me anytime from now. He's still on his way. I think he should be here shortly. So before he comes in, we will be talking about something that has to do with consent. We'll be talking about consent. I'll be asking you questions around this topic. I want you to join me on this program before my guest comes in. So today we're going to be talking about the spoken and unspoken angles to consent. What exactly is consent? How do you ask for consent? How do you know that consent is established? And I would like you to be for listeners to join me in this conversation. So I'm going to open the phone lines and I want you to talk about anything you understand consent. Do you have an experience in consent? Has someone violated your consent? Has someone violated your boundary? Or anything at all that has to do with this topic? You just bring it in and let's talk about it. So let's open the phone lines. We're going to be opening it early today. So you can call me on 0810 009 941 9418. 0809 941 9418. Or you can also call me on 0062 91 4850. 0062 91 4850. Welcome back. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Hello, my name is Yusuf.
Yes, good afternoon. Yusuf, is that what you
Good
said?
afternoon. I'm fine.
Okay. Where are you calling us from, please?
I'm calling from Lagos Department of Youth,
Okay.
and I'm a music practitioner, and I have some contributions to the topic that we're about to discuss today.
Okay.
Now, consent when it comes to race, there are different positions of law. Basically, there are four laws driving regulating race in Nigeria today. We have the penal code, we have the criminal code, we have the violence against persons act, because that act, and we have the criminal law of Lagos. These four laws talk about and what constitutes speaking of violence and the absence of violence. Now, generally, it is rape when the person who is about to get offended does not consent to the process. And anything can be consent except for seriousness, such as violence, intimidation, or coercion. Now, let me put in context. Section 264 of the Criminal Code Act, which applies to the southern states of Nigeria, defines rape as penetration of a woman without her consent. While Section 283 and Section 284 of the Penal Code defines rape as the same thing, sleeping with a woman, penetration without consent. Now, we have the criminal law of Lagos State, starting from Section 259, Section 260, and Section 263. Talks about rape. Now, Section 263 specifically talks about what we call defilement. That is, having sexual intercourse with a minor. And when I mean a minor, the position of the Child Rights Act, a minor who is a person who is below 18. Now, on the advanced level, the RAP Act discusses as violence against whether it is a woman or a man by touching of that person with something, either penetration or violation the body of that person, with or without his consent. So the implication of the RAP Act in 2016 is that it is an great innovation when it is violation of person. Rape in RAP Act includes violating a young person, either male or female, who
Okay.
So that is it. So when we say consent, it means that it means
Hello? Okay. All right. Let's take another call.
Why are you confusing me? I said it's gone. Call. No other call. Go on.
Another call.
Okay.
Yeah, thank him. I'm just trying to cap some of the things he said.
All right.
Yeah, relax, eh?
I'm confused.
No, don't be
confused.
confused. Don't be confused.
All right. Let's
Relax,
talk.
relax. You're good. You're doing well.
Let's
I'm
All
You're
right.
alive. Remember, you're
Yes,
alive.
welcome back. Welcome back. So, thank you very much, Yusuf, for that elaborate explanation to what consent is. So, I would like you all to call me and discuss about this topic. I'm opening the phone lines. It's for everyone now. You can call in and talk about anything that you understand about consent. Has anyone ever in any way violated your boundary or anything? So, let's go.
hello,
Hello, good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, the line went off.
Oh, okay, you're back, Yusuf.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so when we say consent,
Yes.
it means the lack of need.
Okay, Yusuf, hold on. Hold on. I don't want us to narrow this conversation down to sexual violations alone because when you talk about consent, I know you understand very well that consent is a very broad topic. So as it has to do with domestic violence, I know yes, sexual harassment or sexual violation is also a broad topic on domestic violence. But I don't want us to narrow it down. I want us to look at the various angles to consent. Okay? So when we talk about consent, first of all, let's understand. Is there any appropriate way to give consent?
In general, there are ways to
Okay.
get consent.
Okay. So how? Let's talk about that.
Okay, to be very modest in my choice of language, if you approach a woman, you talk to her, or you approach a male adult and you talk to him,
Okay.
and there is no hesitation as to the conversation, the thought of the relationship, then there is consent. Consent can again be used in chat.
Okay.
You know, some people sell their body for food. So by food, it is consent. Now, when you say consent, there must be consideration. You must be what the other person is getting in return. Either it is pleasure, either it is financial gain. Once that person is just hesitating, there should not be any form of hesitation.
Okay.
That is how you can obtain consent.
Okay. By ways of education, is that what you said?
And when there is no hesitation on from the other person,
Okay.
no, it is consent.
Okay, let me give you a typical example. So, for example, now I'm a sex worker, and this is what I do for a living. Now, is it right or is it within my rights to have someone else violate my boundary because this is what I do for a living? Can we talk about that?
Very well, very well. Even if a person is a sexual worker,
Okay.
the moment that he does not consent, you know, when I mean consent and I mean education, what I'm trying to tell you is that when you spot someone, you pat the person on the back, the expression on the person does not show that he is denying. Because that's one way like, okay, even if even he or she is a sexual worker, and he calls the person, and the person just feels good, there's no consent.
Okay. Hello? Okay. Yeah. I think we've lost that call. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. 0099419418. 006 291 4850. I've been speaking with you soon. He's typically supposed to be my guest on the show today. I think he's calling me from the road because of traffic and some other things. So you also can call me. Let's have this discussion until he gets into the studio with we can then settle in with him and continue the conversation. You can call me, let me take the numbers again. 0099419418. 006962914850. So typically in Nigeria, let me use Nigeria as a context as we have stories of how parents, for example, do not necessarily respect the boundaries of their children because, in this part of the world, they are supposed to be, they're supposed to be authority figures over the children. So when we have situations like that, do we say that because they are authorities, they necessarily do not have to respect the boundaries of their children? I don't have a call. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello? Go ahead. Okay, that's Yusuf back. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, I was talking about the expression on the other person's face.
Okay, did you hear, hold on, Yusuf. Before you continue with that, did you hear what I just put out? So I give a scenario where in the family you have parents who have children, obviously, and we don't see respecting the children's boundaries as a necessary thing because we as parents are authority figures over them. So what do you say to that? I want you to quickly address that before we move on.
Every child under the Child Rights Act, so that this Child Rights Act has been domesticated in some states, has the right to the protection of his or her body. So as a parent, the fact that they are children does not mean that you can or you cannot violate them. But the moment that the child takes off the consent in the process, now there is what we call the missing interval when it comes to being a mentally retarded person. The missing interval is the period when that man person, whatever it does, will not be regarded as being in a state of insanity.
Okay.
But at that point, we apply what we call the reasonable mindset. That what this madman has done at certain time, you need to get the right person in the frame of mind, in the right frame of mind, who the reasonable person will be at that point in time.
Okay, so what can I do as a person? Because obviously my own boundaries have been violated. What exactly can I do? Is there anything within the law that I can do?
Yes. Once a child is violated, when I decide that you can report to the police. Now, I don't report to the police because cases thrive on evidence and not emotions. The next thing is you must make sure that you keep the evidence or you have taken a medical center to take samples of what you think was wrong with you. Take for instance, someone was, let's say, injured. The best thing that you could do is to go to the health center, get a medical report, taking the extent of the injury that you have suffered.
Okay.
That injury means after some time, it is on record already. Now let us now go to the aspect of people who are sexually violated. Now, we have handled some cases in court, rape cases in court, with other cases. And in the end, the prosecution will not be able to prove because of want of evidence. Now, to prove penetration in rape, there must be a rupture in the major and the minor labia. This is the female genital part. Now, but that rupture, it will not be there forever. So the first thing that God gives you to do is to approach medical experts to take something every stage of that place and at the time that he or she was violated.
Okay.
To sustain conditions when it comes to violation of people.
Okay, so let me ask you this directly now. When we talk about family setting, we know, as you've explained earlier, that the child has the right to consent as much as the adult does. So now, can you give us practical insights as to how exactly we can practice consent at home? Now, I don't want us to limit this conversation to so much, narrow it down so much to sexual violation because there are so many ways people's boundaries can be violated. Okay, so I want you to give us practical insight as to how exactly we can practice consent at home because someone is listening to you in their families now and wondering if maybe in one word or the other their whole rights have been violated and they do not know. I mean, essentially that's what we are here about to educate the public on this. So shed light on that. How exactly can we practice consent at home?
Now, practicing consent at home, the first thing is seek permission of the person that you want to terminate. You know, I've mentioned an exception to consent, reprimanding children and people below the age of 18. Do not give you the right to call them to order. Without inflicting excessive injury or grievous bodily harm on them.
Okay, hold on. Let's get this. Hold on, please. Let's get this clear. When you say the law gives permission to reprimand without inflicting excessive injuries, okay? So does it mean that the law permits that injury should be inflicted at all? Because when you say excessive, it's like qualifying the extent of the injury that should be inflicted.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay, I need you to clear
Now,
that.
when you want to reprimand the child, take for instance, stop what you are doing. Go and sit down there. Okay, you can kneel down there. You can just get punishment to correct the act of it. Because in every children, there is this outer modicum of being maltreated. When they are doing nothing and don't look trying to necessarily restrict, trying to govern their own opinion and so on and so forth. So even if you went to correct your own side, it may just be that you must be treating you on there.
Okay. Okay, so
and injury in this sense cause showing blood, justice out, and so on and so forth.
okay, now we've gotten that out of the way. I want you to go back to the original question I asked. So I was asking, how do we practice consent in the family?
Consent.
Yes.
Now, before you can obtain consent from anybody or anything, the first thing that you need to do is to seek permission.
Okay.
And that permission must not be refused.
Must not be what?
It must not be refused.
Say that again. That's...
It must not be refused.
Okay, go ahead.
It must not be to undue influence.
Okay. Okay.
It must not be by coercion or discretion.
Okay.
It must not be by force or misrepresentation.
Okay. So typically, for example, now I as a person, I can give my consent this minute and choose to withdraw it the other minute. Am I within my rights to do that? Is that possible?
Actually, that is one of the problems with our legal system. Our law has not gone to the extent that we know when to stop or take a withdraw consent.
Okay.
There is a case of the reasonable man. You should know that the moment there is dissatisfaction between you and the other person, consent has been resolved.
Okay. All right, Yusuf. We need to go on a very short break now. When we come back, we're going to engage you again. All right. Stay with us. We'll be back.
You can have your time.
Jeez.
You can have your time.
Stop video.
You
I
can have
am
your
so
time.
out of elements today.
No. You have a call.
I have a call.
So you have 2 minutes.
Is it true?
You have less than 2, sir.
I have 4 minutes.
So there's a call. Yeah, so
Hey,
Let's go back. I have a call. Let's go back. Okay, welcome back to the show. This is still listening to Dare to Live on Rainbow 94.1 FM with me, Oge. I think we have a
All right, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
My name is AJ.
Your name is what?
I'm calling AJ.
Okay.
I'm calling from the
Keji, welcome to the show. Go ahead, quickly, please.
All right. Talking about content, the family issue, let's start from there.
Okay.
First of all, you need to know that there is a stage of consent in our law. Secondly, talking about maybe chastising a child, discipline should not be a event. It should be a form of correction.
Okay.
Meaning, when you notice a child doing something wrong, you can talk to that child that you think the child is listening to you. Then when you're talking about maybe giving actually law a girl or whoever to do what he or she does not want. First of all, what asking them to do is illegal. If it is legal, fine. But if it is not legal, how do you want to achieve that? I would have expected that anybody above 15 years, you can easily talk to them. Both of you sit down, reason together. Either you're feeding the person, you're housing the person, or whatever you're doing. Not forcing the person into this is how it must be. Except when you notice the person has a lot of aggressive attitude to him or her that is against the society law or against the country law where you reside. Take for example, you have a child, maybe a young graduate, who loves to take alcohol. And you know alcohol is not good for this person. You can't stop the person. You can only get on to my house. Doesn't mean you cannot go out to and drink there before. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying.
Yes, yes. Just round up quickly.
What is it?
Yeah, round up quickly. We're running out of time.
All right. Anyway, my own take that I believe that not to call me either having relationship, talking house or whoever. Two adults the adults are concerned with whatever they want.
All right,
That's my
KG.
take.
All right, KG. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this call. I think we have to go now. Our time here is off. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining
Thank
me
you,
on
sir.
the show today. Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time spent with us today. So at Olarawaja Omo-George Foundation, we typically handle everything that has to do with domestic violence. That's why every week when we come on the show, we try to take one topical issue that has to do with domestic violence, and we try to dissect it. So you see and understand how exactly domestic violence happens. It does not necessarily should be restricted to physical violence. There are so many dimensions to domestic violence. So we have a counseling line, we have counselors, we have legal team who can handle these issues as long as you know anyone who is stuck in a family where they are being violated, or just because they have nowhere to go, this continues every day. Please reach out to us. We are here to take up these issues. Call us on 070-3751-4830. A counselor will be at the other end to attend to you immediately. 070-3751-4830. You won't make any form of inquiry. Call us on 0210-2495-798. 2495791 0210-2495-791. Congratulations to Rainbow 94.1 FM on their 10th year anniversary. Please, I'm giving this shout out because I need some cake. Yes. Thank you all so much for joining us on the show today. I will see you all next week. Until then, please continue to stay safe and enjoy yourself.